As the pandemic continues to have us on lockdown and in quarantine, and more laws are coming out about mandates about wearing protective masks and being more and more vigilant about our health, and when the economy is going to be open, uh, it's really like the last 6 weeks just came and hit us over the head. And there's lots of things going on with the economic, strategy of how things are shifting away from where the virus came from and how it all started, and how all of our lives got affected by it. So I don't want to take that away from the reality of the situation, and I don't want to tell you to not feel what you're feeling. Your feelings are real and they are yours, and no one should tell you to bottle them up and lock them away and don't feel it. What I am trying to share with you is that all of the doom and the gloom and all of the conspiracy theorists and all of the other negative stuff that you're hearing, it can affect your mind, seep into your mind, and then it can take over your brain stem, which is your critter brain, and send you into a frenzy. So you have to know how to control this, and the only way you can control this is by doing deep breathing, deep breaths. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, through the nose, and then hold it for about a few seconds, up to a minute if you can, and then you let it out softly through your mouth for 8 counts, right? And do that for about 6 to 7 times, 8 times, 10 times, as much as you need to do that, and it will help to center you. It will help to bring you back into focus. So a lot of people have been panicking. A lot of people have been, anxiety is risen. People are living together. You're hearing all these horrible stories. If you're living alone, you're feeling the squeeze even more, because the four walls are now becoming, your best friend. And you're getting to know yourself. And this is the takeaway that I'm trying to share with you this morning. Get to know yourself. Get to know your the goodness about you, the innate goodness about yourself. Get to know what you're really made of, and see the beauty in all of this. That you're not going to work. For those who are not going to work, you're not going to work. Your routine, you have lost your routine, you have lost your sense of direction. You're not concentrating as effortlessly as you once did. Motivation is low, motivation is declining. You have nothing in front of you because you're waking up every day is a Groundhog Day. Focus on what you need to focus on. Write out. Make a daily plan. Write down what you need to write down. Do some deep breathing exercise. And journal. Start writing and letting it out. Don't hold it in. Don't bottle it in. And be good to yourself. Love yourself. Do as much as you can. Try to do some exercises if you want to do some exercises. Try to do some dancing, sing, play the guitars, learn new things, and get to appreciate what's happening. As everybody is so anxiously waiting to get back to their normal routine and activities and a sense of normalcy, try to think of what parts of the normal you really want to get back to, right? That's important. And take inventory of these times now, of what's happening and what's important. Prioritize and make sure that when this is actually lifted, that you're going to take those action steps to do what is necessary to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And make sure that you're paying attention and you start to have self-awareness. Little by little, it's going to start coming. And just take it easy. Don't panic. Don't freak out. Don't trip out. We're all going through the same thing, more or less. Some people are not feeling it as others. Some people have work. Some people are living in other parts of the world where they're living near the ocean, or they're living near the beach, and it's not the same. It doesn't have the same impact as some of us, who's living closer to it. But all in all, we're still feeling, we're collectively in this together. So see this as a blessing in disguise, and not as an epic failure or something negatively impacting your life. See, for once, about how we have stopped, the entire world has stopped, and how beautiful you can see the Himalayan mountains. You can the pollution is not occurring in California. The pollution is not occurring in India. You can actually see the Himalayas. You can hear the birds chirping on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, New York City. You hear the stillness. You can actually see the stars at night in New York City, where I live. So just see the beauty, see the bigger picture. And they're talking about global warming. Well, the ozone layer is healing itself. It's actually replenishing itself. So that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? For our future generation, for your children and their children. So while you're feeling the anxiousness and you're feeling the debilitating feeling of not moving, of being on pause, and you feel your life is disrupted, see this as a blessing in disguise, and take the best out of it and learn from learn all you can from it, and do not see it as an evil, wicked thing. See it as a lesson. See it as something that the universe is giving you out of love. That the universe loves you and cares about you and wants to see you better for yourself. Okay? And start loving yourself and start taking care of yourself. And we're forced to stay on at home. So just make the best of it. Pretend it's a vacation, a staycation. If you have children, start doing wonderful things with them. Become creative. Let that creativity juice flow. Things that we used to do so long ago that we took for granted, start doing them now. And bring them out and start enjoying it. Until next time, my name is J.R.Anthony for Tantra Love.